The Raptors coming down the tunnel prior to the game. They're prepared to give their rabid fan base a night to remember. Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Allie, take it away.
Well, Fred VanVleet, a first-time All-Star in 2021, said of his journey, quote, "It's like a movie storyline, just scratching and clawing, all the work and the sacrifices. I'm always going to have this great perspective that allows me to navigate differently and helps me succeed." Brian?
Allie, his toughness and IQ, a big factor for them. Thanks for that. So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Tyrese Maxey is out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. And for Toronto, Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's VanVleet in at the 1. And Clark, for just about every team at this time of the year, optimism is running high. That's the magic of the early season.
Couldn't agree with you more. And soon enough, BA, we'll find out which teams have a right to be optimistic and can earn the right to be considered contenders. It's always fun to see which teams take that next step towards being playoff ready.
To the paint. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Harden against VanVleet. Pass to Tucker. Back to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Harris outside. Nails it from 3.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
VanVleet, the pass to Barnes. VanVleet drives. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Maxey. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Harden against VanVleet. For 3, here's Harris. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harris has got 6.
You know, over time, as its game has evolved, Harris has accepted a bigger, expanded role. Knows he has the green light.
Here's Siakam. Sweet little floater.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Harden from outside. No good on the shot. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Siakam outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Joel Embiid.
You can see the length come into play whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
Pass down, Siakam. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Siakam.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Siakam hits them both. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Now here's Harden. Really played well against Indiana in his last game. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Siakam and Embiid with the block. Pass to Harden. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Now Embiid for 3. Rebound by Van Vliet. Pulls it. That one off the back iron and out.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Embiid passes to Tucker. For three, here's Harris. Philadelphia, the rebound. And it's good. 2 points.
Hey, good luck trying to move Embiid off the block. If Joel has position, there's not much anybody can do to stop him.
Van Vliet against Harden. Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Barnes with it. Anunoby on the wing. Pass to Trent. Van Vliet on the wing. Shoots over Harden. And there's Van Vliet on the assist from Trent.
I didn't see that coming. He sinks a pretty dicey shot.
Outside Harden. Embiid, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Harris. Rejected by Siakam.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
Now here's Siakam. Joel Embiid with the board. Harden against Siakam. Harris passes to Harden, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
From sixth man his first few years to star player now, Harden's rise has been really fun to watch. He's willing to take on more and more responsibility each passing season.
At the line for two.
And he drops a first. And Harden, a former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas at the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
That one's no good. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Sixers. And he sinks the second.
I don't think there's any question the Sixers made the biggest trade of last season, sending a huge package to the Nets and getting James Harden in return.
Now here's Harden. Harris with it. It's good. Harris has got 8.
Boy, this is the threat that Harris poses now. He's a scorer from every level. Inside, three-point land, and at the rim.
High arcing shot. The shot comes out. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And Clark, in that Philly-Brooklyn trade, there were 5 players and 2 first-round draft picks involved.
And, B.A., they were big-time players Philly gave up. Simmons, Drummond, Seth Curry. But when you're playing for a title and you can add James Harden, I think you got to take that chance.
The 3. Rebounded by Trent. The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Pass to Barnes. Siakam outside. Can't get it to drop. Oh, great D that time from Harrell.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Here's Harris. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
There's a lot to like about Tobias Harris, his comportment, his versatility. He's adaptable. I think that stands out as well. I mean, he's had to play a lot of roles on different teams, and he's done them all at a high level.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Well, with Harris, he's willing to sacrifice a larger role for the betterment of his team, Clark.
Yeah, and B.A., I think that speaks to his desire to play winning basketball, to play the game the right way, to play to his strengths and not try to do more than he can, whether he's looked at as a primary scoring option or simply being a spot-up shooter or one of 3 options. Harris has that disposition that says, I'll do whatever it takes.
Now here's Barnes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Fades. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Harris. After the basket by Toronto. Oh, a nice D from Anunoby. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Pass to Trent. Van Vliet on the wing. Defended by Harden. Nice move. Van Vliet misses. Now Philadelphia with it. Now here's Harris. Back to Harden. And Harden gets the double team. For 3, here's Harris. And they'll get another chance. Tucker finds Harden. Out to Harris. 4-3. For 3, Maxey. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And this squad bumped them out of the playoffs in the first round last year. That hurts a little bit.
We know that's in the past. You can't change that for sure. Nevertheless, a win would be sweet.
And Clark, looking at last year's Sixers team, they were last in the NBA in offensive rebounding.
And also last in field goal attempts. And those go hand in hand. If you're not taking a lot of shots, then you're not going to have a chance for a lot of offensive rebounds. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense when you're not getting second shots. I expect them to really emphasize crashing the offensive boards this season.
No good on the free throw. So both teams making some changes here. And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. And the 76ers shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Left side, Milton. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Free throw, no good. For Toronto, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. To the inside. Barnes, it's good. And the Raptors lead by 1. Neither side willing to relent.
And that's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
Melton outside. Milton for three. Drills it from deep. Milton's got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Flynn. Achua with a screen. The ball's knocked loose. Outside Barnes. Inside. Pass to Flynn. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Melton.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Now here's Milton. He's got 5. Outside Thibault. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Raptors. Achua's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Benton. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Three-pointer. Can't hit that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Pass to Milton. Melton outside. Here's Niang. Sinks the tray. And it's a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Benton. It's Barnes on the wing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. And here's a look now at who shot the ball the best during last season's campaign. Third is Montrezl Harrell.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Boy, and that'll give them a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
Milton passes to Thibault. No good with the triple.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Benton. There's a minute 40 left in the first. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And again, no good by Toronto. The Sixers leading. Harrell with it. He's guarded by Barnes. Shoot from the baseline. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Achua's got 6 rebounds in the game. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Melton passes to Harrell. Here's Milton. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Benton, covered by Milton. Out to the right wing. Here's Achua, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Korkmaz is checked in for Milton.
Shooting 1.
And it's tied up with that one. The 76ers shooting 33% in the first quarter. Harrell up top. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Fearless shooting by Harrell, absorbing a good foul while still firing off the shot.
Montrezl Harrell. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, what's great about Harrell is his ability to deliver whatever his team needs. I mean, he's the ideal guy to have coming off your bench.
Harrell hits them both. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Achua. Here's Flynn. 15 seconds left to play in the first. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
It's been all about Tobias Harris for Philadelphia. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment.
Oh, no. Jesse made another one.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Van Fleet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Pascal Siakam out there with Thaddeus Young. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
He hits the second from the line. The 76ers shooting only 36% so far in this game. Embiid, a screen on Trent. Here's Korkmaz. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Taking 2 shots.
Knocks down the first one. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Toronto trailing. Van Vliet up top, defended by Harden. Kicks it out to Anunoby. 3-pointer. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Anunoby's got himself on the board with a 3 there. Harden, the pass to Harris. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Trent. And here's Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet. And here's Trent. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick. And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going. He's impossible to slow down.
Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Harris. And here's Embiid. He's covered by Siakam. Embiid misses. And with Trent Jr., he very much is a microwave scorer, Grant.
Oh, he heats up in an instant, B.A. A bit of a streaky shooter overall. I would like to see him round out his inside game to find new ways to score if his shot isn't there.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Tucker. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got his second basket of the game.
You see why they go to Embiid in close. I mean, he's more than capable of getting it in the hoop.
Here's Siakam. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Trent. Here's Harden. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn. But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million. Guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Here's Korkmaz. The fader. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Now Van Vliet. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Trent from long range. Rebound by the 76ers. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up. And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
And the Raptors making a change here. Birch is checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Maxi's checked in. The free throw drops for Embiid. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
Now here's Harris. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
Yeah, what about his work on the glass? I mean, he was an all-around contributor to a winning effort.
Tries again, and he takes it up and lays it in. Harris has got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, you know, Harris is an active player. I mean, he's smooth and he's skilled, but he's also a guy that's got some grit and grind to him as well and gets in there and keeps possessions alive.
And Toronto calls time here. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. Toronto in second.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Embiid against Birch. Pass to Trent. Van Vliet outside. Over Harden. And the Raptors miss again. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Tucker finds Harden. On target from about 13 feet. And it's a 7-point Philadelphia lead.
They're really working the paint now.
Now here's Van Vliet. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Offensive rebound. Embiid. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Yeah, they've given up so many second chance points. It's really been the catalyst for this run.
Van Vliet against Harden. Trent from long range. That's his 5th miss. Only made 2 shots in this one so far.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Harden, the pass to Tucker. Back to Harden. Clock at 6. Off to left rim and out.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Van Vliet against Harden. 13 feet out, and it's blocked by Embiid.
Look at how well Embiid uses his size on defense there, swatting down the shot and doing it with authority.
Pass to Tucker. Embiid with it. The 3, here's Harris. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And Toronto calls time here. Raptors with some changes. Achua's checked in for Young. Scotty Barnes comes in for Anunoby. And it's Ben in for Trent. Thibault, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Melton comes in for Harden. Here's Birch. Look looking for his first basket still in this one. Barnes against Thibault. Barnes, it's good.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 14-4 run. Pass to Harris. Outside Maxey. Now Embiid. He's guarded by Birch. Here's Thibault. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Thibault's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, a feed like this shows you how well-rounded Joel Embiid's game is becoming and what a good teammate he is. He's not just looking for his own.
Stolen by Melton. The 76ers have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in this second quarter. Pass to Embiid. Now here's Thibault. Shot clock at 6. Outside Maxey. Here's Embiid. No good. A bit long that time. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Barnes. Covered by Thibault. Barnes, no good. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Melton outside. Back to Maxey. Harris outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Barnes in the post, covered by Thibault. To the middle. Achua with a steal. Van Vliet against Melton. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. And the layup is good off the glass. Barnes has got 4 points this quarter.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Maxey with it. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Van Vliet. And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Flynn. Achua with a screen. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Barnes. It's stolen by Thibault. Pass to Harrell. Melton outside. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Maxey. The shot off that time. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Here's Flynn. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first half of basketball.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside, we'll see.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
Now here's Melton. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. And that one no good to start off the night. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. 1:09 left in the first half of this one.
And when you turn the ball over against them, they made you pay, ranking second in the league in points off turnovers.
Their nightly goal, make things uncomfortable for opposing offenses. That's how they racked up so many steals.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one misses. Niang, he's checked in for the Sixers. Milton comes in for Maxey. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there.
While he was born in Arizona, when it's time for national team play, Matisse Thybulle suits up for Australia down under, the team he medaled with in 2020.
And for Toronto, they're shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Here's Benton. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. There's the drive. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Milton passes to Thybulle. Now Harrell. The jump hook. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Pass to Barnes. Shoots over Thybulle. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Philadelphia, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. And the 3-ball has been huge in building this lead. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off it and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Philadelphia 76ers. So they're at the bottom of a pretty deep hole. Think they can climb out, Dr. O'Neill?
Well, in the game of basketball, Ernie, anything is possible. Look, teams even manage to beat me every once in a while.
Yeah, that's true. Like some of us even beat Shaq 4 times in a row in a finals game.
Kenny.
Series.
When you leave today, watch out.
I'm just saying.
And now let's talk about the first half we just watched. A fantastic performance for the Philadelphia 76ers.
They're leading because of the work on the offensive glass. Step 1, grab the board. Step 2, put it back in their face.
Yeah, some teams like to send everyone back on defense. They've taken the opposite approach.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, you look at Tobias Harris in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. Tobias Harris out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's James Harden. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. And it's Maxey in at the shooting guard position.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Maxey finds Harden. The three-pointer off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Van Vliet. Barnes with it. Down low. The kick out to Van Vliet. This one for 3. And it's Harris with the rebound.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
Now Harrell. Harris passes to Maxey. Five on the clock. Pass to Harden. From deep. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Van Vliet. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. To the paint. 11 feet out. That shot off. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Harris. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in. Harris has got 20.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. Yeah?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you. Here's Harden. He got a piece of it. They retain possession. And the basket by Harrell. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Maxey. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. The Raptors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Anunoby for 3. And again, Toronto no good.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Harden, the pass to Harris. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Anunoby's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Van Vliet. Over Tucker. And again, no good by Toronto. The 76ers have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Now here is Harrell, guarded by Van Vliet. Outside for Harden. The 3 is up. Hits a 3-pointer. Harden's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
You've got to come to expect this from Harden. I mean, he'll take whatever the perimeter defense gives him, and that's the sign of a really smart player.
And Toronto calls time here. The Raptors making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Embiid's checked in. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Out to the right wing. Siakam against Embiid. Can they get it? And Siakam with the lay-in. Siakam's got 8 points.
And just a straight baller move from Siakam. I mean, shrugging off the coverage and keeping his focus on that basket.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Now here's Tucker. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And here's Harris outside. Siakam pulls down the board.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Embiid against Van Vliet. Six to shoot. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Tucker's got 4 rebounds now.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
An absolute bomb from three-point range. Tucker's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Trent. Back to Anunoby. The three ball. Gets the three to fall. Give him 8 points now.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Harris. 20 points for him. Pass to Embiid. Here's Tucker. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Embiid's got 3 assists tonight.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Siakam left side. Shot from 12. And Embiid with the block. Harden to pass to Maxey. Embiid a screen on Trent. Maxey with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Here's Tucker. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal.
Tucker does not shy away from contact. As a matter of fact, he embraces it and looks for it. Plays with a lot of force.
PJ Tucker.
Shoot 2.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
Boy, if you had the word grinder in the dictionary, P.J. Tucker might be right next to it. His energy and effort and selflessness, contagious.
Young, he's checked in for Toronto. Flynn comes in for Van Vliet. Korkmaz is checked in for the Sixers. He's perfect from the line this time. And the NBA enjoying the highest attendance numbers in the history of the league. Clark, compare the fan experience now to where it was in the 80s when you played.
B.A., I don't know if there is any comparison. I mean, when you factor in the popularity of the league now with the various social media platforms that exist, the star magnitude power of the game's biggest stars worldwide, I just think it's a different time. More teams, more exposure, more platforms for exposure, and a real understanding of how to market the NBA globally. So fans have a way of engaging that didn't exist in the early 80s.
Now here's Harden. 6 points for him. Pass to Tucker. Over Trent. And he can't bank that one in. Toronto has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Flynn, pounded by Harris. Here's Flynn. And Embiid with the block. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Benton, he's checked in for Trent. Pass to Benton. Shot clock at 6. Here's Flynn. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Flynn's got his second bucket of the night.
A fantastic heads-up play there from Young to find the open man.
Melton outside. Here's Embiid. Drills the elbow jumper. Embiid's got 11 points.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now here's Siakam. And Embiid with the block. And he recovers it. And here's Melton. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Thibault finds Embiid. Here's Korkmaz from downtown. Another three for Philadelphia.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
This is really amazing. I mean, from March 1st, 2014 to October 26, 2016, Joel Embiid didn't play in a basketball game. 31 long months. Rehabbing back and foot injury.
I'll give Philadelphia credit. They didn't rush Embiid back.
They, in fact, trusted the process, pun intended, folks. And Joel has returned the favor. An MVP caliber center who changes a franchise. He is a franchise cornerstone piece. A great example of how being patient and doing what's best for the player ends up being a winning combination for all.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one. Philadelphia has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Melton passes to Thibault. Embiid inside. Working on Siakam. Embiid misses. Toronto's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Anunoby. And that one's good. Anunoby's got 5 points in the quarter.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Here's Niang. Melton on the wing. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside Thibault. Here's Niang. Clock at 6. Pass to Melton. Shoots over Siakam. Melton misses. Well, the Raptors shooting a disappointing 38%. And here's Siakam. Here's Benton. Back to Siakam. Now here's Anunoby. Thibault with the board.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Pass to Melton. Outside Thibault. Embiid against Young. From the wing. Good as the jump shot falls. Embiid's got 13.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Here's Flynn. 5 points in the game. Young with a screen on Melton. From 10 feet away. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Korkmaz uses the glass on the layup. Korkmaz has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Melton. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's the three. Korkmaz, no good. Toronto's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Flynn. Pass to Anunoby. The kick out to Young. To the inside. Stolen by Melton. Here's Niang. He's covered by Siakam. Melton outside. Back to Embiid. Shoots over Young. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist from Melton. 15 points in the game. That one is off. And so it's Philadelphia in total control. Up by 29 going into the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Khem Birch, and it's Benton in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Milton passes to Harrell. Inside. It's stolen. Here's Flynn. Pass to Champagny. The 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Now here's Milton. Tightly guarded. Here's Niang. Takes a 3. They get it back. Goes back up. Robbed. And now the Raptors on the break. And Birch slams it in.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
The finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Here's Niang. Here's Embiid. Benton pulls it in. Toronto shooting just 37% in the game. And when you're inside an NBA locker room, how important are those vets to guide a team, Clark?
B.A., I can't put a value on the importance of quality vets who demonstrate day in and day out what it means to be a professional, who perform on and off the court in a way commiserate with being a stand-up leader. I mean, they're invaluable. There aren't teams that are successful in the NBA that don't have veterans that lead by example and with their words.
So it's Philadelphia now. The Raptors making their last shot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the 76ers, Shake Milton. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. House, he's checked in for Embiid. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Flynn, covered by Milton. And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals, honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
They've been pounding any miss on the glass and cashing in on the offensive boards. I've been impressed with that aspect of their game.
The first free throw is good.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Raptors shooting just 38% for this game so far. Here's Flynn, covered by Milton. Flynn's shot is off. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting only 42%. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to House. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And another miss by Philadelphia. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, we often see teams make big moves right before the trade deadline. Clark, do you like when a team goes through significant changes mid-season?
Well, it does keep things interesting, but as a general rule, I don't think you can do that consistently. But it does add some life and excitement to what's going on when it does happen. But major roster changes, as a general principle, are typically not going to work in your favor.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Here's Korkmaz. Harrell the screen. Here's Milton. Rebounded by Champagny. The Raptors have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Benton. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Harrell, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Montrezl Harrell can be so many things for this team. One of the best small ball fives in the NBA.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And a little more about Montrezl Harrell. What an addition he is to any roster, Clark.
I agree with you, B.A., whether he's starting or coming off the bench. Harrell brings great energy and production. A real injection as a spark plug.
Benton, good.
You know, he doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he does see everything, including that opening.
Pass to Milton. That one falls.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Benton. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
Here's Flynn. Looking to end this cold spell. Ooh, Harrell with the denial.
You know, when Harrell does a good job with his positioning defensively, he can block some shots. Solid job right there.
Here's Korkmaz. Shot clock at 6. And he goes in for the dunk.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Pass to Harrell. Back to Korkmaz. No good that time. And Toronto will come the other way. Here's Flynn. Well, Clark, when you joined the NBA in 1982, there were around 300 players. Nowadays, it's over 500.
Yeah, you know, some would argue that's more opportunities, which is factual, but also others would say it's a little watered down now. But there are more good players, so I think it's basically an expansion of the talent level we see across the world. And the world is where the game is played, and that continues to be demonstrated by the number of international players that continue to make a mark on the NBA. So overall, I think it's a good thing to see the number of players expand at the NBA level.
Here's Flynn. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. There's the triple. And it's Harrell with a rebound. Harrell's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
The jump hook. And too long on the shot. The Raptors have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Pass to Harrell. Back to Korkmaz. Well, last season, Clark, there were a flurry of moves at the trade deadline. Big in-season moves are common now.
Yeah, you know, BA, GMs are not afraid to make bold trades mid-year, and so much of their jobs ride on how successful their teams are and what kind of players they can acquire. So they're willing to roll the dice in an effort to hit a home run.
Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Pushing it up now. Milton, no good. The Raptors have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Harrell defending. Pass to Benton. Here's Flynn. From deep three-point range. That shot missing. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Korkmaz. To the middle. And that one's good. House.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Flynn. They set the pick. And stolen by Harrell. Here's Korkmaz. Milton with it. Niang a screen. Clock at 4. That three's off the mark. Toronto's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Here's Flynn. Pass to Benton. Here's Flynn, covered by Milton. Benton. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. And the 76ers shooting the ball at only 35% here in the fourth quarter. And here's Milton.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Niang. Now here is Harrell. He's covered closely. Deflected. There's 1:47 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Flynn. Harrell defending. Back to Flynn. Let's go with a three. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Korkmaz has got 4 rebounds now.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense for the Sixers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And this was a telling game. They'll meet 4 times this season, and I'd say it looks like a good matchup for them. They'll be looking forward to their next 3 meetings against Toronto.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Joel Embiid.
His range and timing protecting the rim. He blocked a lot of shots and altered even more.
And the Raptors with some changes. Young comes in for Birch. And it's Anunoby in for Champagnie. The 76ers also with a sub. Tucker's checked in for House. And that one misses. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. Back to Korkmaz. Pass to Niang. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Outside Tucker. Over to the left wing. Here's Korkmaz. Outside Milton. From deep. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Benton. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Tobias, congratulations on the win. Do you sense this team is building good chemistry?
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing is us continuing to find our identity. And what we are learning is we're a great team once we get stops. And once we're able to run, get out of transition, we're just continuing to find each other's similarities and our personalities as we play together.
Guys, as the year goes on, they continue to get closer.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. Last but not least, here is your New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.